What's good, beautiful people? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Listen, drafting Jordan Davis changes everything. It changes everything for the Philadelphia Eagles on defense. Jordan Davis is a mountain of a man. Let's be totally honest about that. I had the opportunity to meet him, and bruh, that boy makes 6'6" look like 6'8". That boy 341 pounds, 34-inch arms. Like the dude is a mountain. But he changes everything for the Philadelphia Eagles defensive line because he just solidifies that front. He is a big body that's going to literally eat up 2 blocks, maybe even 3 if he's getting through like that. But you think about the Eagles defensive line right now. Think about how it's currently built after the Jordan Davis draft. You have Hassan Reddick on the edge, Josh Sweat. You still got guys like Brandon Graham and Derek Barnett rotating in and out of there. Then at the D tackle spot, you have Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, now Jordan Davis, and Milton Williams. The Eagles arguably have the best defensive line in the NFC East, and I'm willing to argue about it. I know the Cowboys got guys like DeMarcus Lawrence, but again, I'm willing to argue about it. I know the New York Giants drafted Kayvon Thibodeau, but again, I'm willing to argue about it. There's no defensive line in the NFC East that is as complete as the Philadelphia Eagles. I know the Washington Commanders have Chase Young. I'm willing to argue about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to put money on the line. My Eagles is coming for everything they owed, and Jordan Davis changes everything. Jordan Davis is actually the perfect defensive tackle for Jonathan Gannon's system. He allows Jonathan Gannon to do everything that he plans on doing and wants to do. You know, guys like Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave had a little bit of a learning curve trying to adjust to what Jonathan Gannon needed them to do. But Jordan Davis, when the Eagles drafted him, I got to be honest, it made so much sense in my mind. Think about it from this perspective. When the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl, they were and arguably had the best defensive line in the NFL. That trench work, the offensive line and defensive line was the reason why we made it and won the Super Bowl. The offensive line protected Nick Foles to no avail. The defensive line had a hard time getting through to Tom Brady, but they kept that pressure on him. Tom Brady was basically moving around for his life, but he was able to get that ball off. Tom Brady is a legend. That's what he do. His footwork is tremendous. But the defensive line won the game at the bitter end. Brandon Graham broke through, forced a fumble, strip sack on Tom Brady. Derek Barnett recovered it. The highlight of Derek Barnett's career, but that's besides the point. Bringing in a guy like Jordan Davis takes pressure off Fletcher Cox, takes pressure off Javon Hargrave, and then you rotate those guys, keep those guys fresh. Man, it's the sky's the limit. Now, Jordan Davis does have his limitations right now. He's young. He's very raw when it comes to pass rushing, but he is a run stopper. And we have to keep this in mind as well. When he was at Georgia, they asked him to do specific things. Georgia had about 15 or 16 players get drafted in this year's draft. I think that's a new NFL record. But Georgia has so much talent on that defensive side of the ball. They had to constantly rotate guys, and they had to use guys in specific situations. And it was just really one of those. It was just one of those moments that you have so much talent, but you just have to do the best you can with, divvying up snaps and divvying up minutes, however you want to describe it. They had guys like Kobe Dean, Trevon Walker, Devontae Wyatt, guys like that. So when you think about it from that perspective, Jordan Davis wasn't asked to do a lot, or wasn't really asked to do everything at Georgia. He was asked to handle specific assignments while other guys rushed the passer. He was essentially asked to throw the oop while other guys dunked it in and got to the quarterback. So I think Jordan Davis has potential to become a legit pass rusher. All he has to do is refine that part of his game. He already is an amazing run stopper. That he's going to fill up so much space on the defensive line. He's going to make it so much easier for his edge rushers to get through. And then imagine those 5-man fronts when you got Hassan Reddick, Josh Sweat, Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox. It gets real spooky. You might throw in Javon Hargrave there. It gets real spooky for other teams. The Eagles arguably have the best defensive line in the NFC East, and I'm definitely willing to argue about it. And Jordan Davis changes everything for the Philadelphia Eagles. Like I said, the trenches is where you win and lose football games. When you fortify the trenches, when you fortify that defensive line, it automatically makes life easier for your linebackers. Your linebackers aren't backpedaling. When you got so much size on that defensive line, like the Philadelphia Eagles have, it makes it so much easier for your linebackers to take advantage and to blitz through the gaps, find the seams, and get to the quarterback. This situation for the Philadelphia Eagles just keeps getting better and better, and I'm here for it. But I want you guys to comment below and tell me what you guys think about the Eagles drafting Jordan Davis. I'm super excited about it. I want to know, what do you guys think Jordan Davis' ceiling is? Can he even be better than Fletcher Cox? The sky's the limit for him, but he has to lose some weight. That's one thing we do got to discuss. He's 341 pounds. He has to get in NFL shape, and if he wants to stand the test of time in his NFL, he's going to have to slim up a little bit. But the way he moves already, he moves like he's 340, but he moves like he's 240. You feel what I'm saying? So look, the sky's the limit for Jordan Davis, and I'm super excited about it. I want you guys to comment below and tell me what you think. How do you guys feel about Jordan Davis being a Philadelphia Eagle? What's the limit on his talent? You guys comment below. Tell me what you think. I'm your humble host, Tone DeShields II from Chalk It Up Sports, where no matter if we win or if we lose, we just got to charge it to the game. One love, stay humble, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay hungry.